What is up, my legends? It's Scion. We're back. All right, so we're gonna have some topics today. Not some hardcore gameplay, but just some topics. All right, first of all, somebody needs to explain to me how I'm 0 for 6. 0 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Cali. All right, I got a major exception with that. That should be illegal. That you're 0 for 6. Like, and I could reset it, but when you go 0 for 3, do you really feel like resetting it? If I go 1 for 3, then I'll reset. If I go 2 for 3, I'll definitely reset. But 0 for 3, what if you go 0 for 6 in one day? Like that, I'd be so mad. I would be so mad. Like I can't. So pretty much what's going on right now is we had a spot where we didn't know last week, but we know this week that we're not getting anything really until next week. So we're in this is what I would call a sweet spot, and it's a good sweet spot because we've been getting character after character after character, banner after banner. That's really hot. This banner, I wouldn't even touch this banner right now. This banner is just meh. I'm off other places doing. I'm saving my crystal because you don't know what the outfits are gonna be. Like if the outfits are gonna be a banner or not, or they're gonna be standalone. You're not gonna get just free outfits. I doubt that. Like I'm like 95% sure that there's not gonna be outfits somewhere that we can just straight go easily farm or something like that. I extremely doubt that. So don't even get your hopes up with that. Outfits in these games are usually always, especially in net marble games, if you look at all the rest of net marble games, they were either their own banner or they're just in the store. Like they'll just be in the shop, like right over here. They'll have their own tab and they'll be outfits and you just buy them for crystal. There's no way, unless it's an event or something specially, and then there'll be one outfit in that event. You won't be able to get a whole bunch of outfits. So don't even think that outfits is just gonna be something that we can just earn. That's not gonna happen. It just never happens. So I was never thinking about that to begin with. I'm just straight up saving my crystal. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what the next character is gonna be like, or how long it's gonna take to actually get that. So that's neither here nor there. Just save your crystal. The reason why this is called a sweet spot because it's an area where you don't necessarily have to worry about anything new, but you can worry about your stuff old. So what I am doing now is, since I have everything that I need to do going forward with characters, like they're where I would like them to be. Like I don't really care about the sixes and all of this because it's not gonna make that much of a difference in the fight. Giving Rue extra damage isn't gonna make a difference, and giving Electra counterattack isn't gonna make much of a difference, except if you're worrying about PvP. And PvE in most cases, like you need Electra for Sid, that's gonna get Electra killed if you give her more counterattack. The same thing with the tanks right here. So I have them all at 5 right here, with the exception of maybe Amon. To put him at 6, I don't really care about going to 6 on them. Callie, on the other hand, I do care, and I'm pretty much out of SSRs right now because I used them all. Like you see, like to get all of this up to right here, I used all my SSRs, like my extra Sinclairs and all that type of stuff. So I actually have to get 7 more for Callie, so I can push Callie to 6 because that's important. I want to push Ramu to 5, so I'm gonna need more for that, and eventually Nyx to 5, and then after that, it's whatever I want at that point. So you see me pretty much. I have Teo down here at just 1 star, and I have Christian just at 6. So I could start working on them. Or, which is a really good thing. But you see, I don't think I'm gonna do anything with Esna because Esna is really my PvP, and I really don't care about the PvP right now. Same thing with Kane and Deimos. I use them for PvP, so that's kind of like why they're down there at that point. Same thing with Cynthia. Or I use most of my enhanced skills already, but now, being that there's nothing left for me to do right now, as far as pushing up, I don't have any SSRs unless I take beat down to Kane, and I've used that already as well. So of course I have the stuff for today, and I'm definitely, if I get a Kali drop, it's just basically going to enhance on Kali's skills. I'm not, bruh. It's not going to anybody's fault at Kali getting her skills. Anyway, I can start getting rid of this fodder. which I slowly already have. So I can basically push Sid to 116. I can push Teo to 116, and I can push Christian to 116. I already kind of started doing that. It also frees up my inventory and starts to get some of this fodder out of here. So this is a good time for that, because only do this if you have characters at a good spot where you don't really need, you're not going to upgrade them much anymore beyond what they have. Like Sid probably can use his 6 as well, because he can use that counter attack, but then again, that may get him killed in his own advent if you use him in his old advent, because he's just going to be Teo. Is it Kateo or something? So whatever the hell he says when he throws that bird out, him counter attacking a lot is probably going to get his ass killed too. So you just go forward and see. This is a perfect time right now when you feel everything is good, and only do this if your character is at a good spot. Because I am a major person to tell you, do not enhance skill if your team is trash. If your team is not in a good spot where you can take down multiple things, like you can fight PvP, I can fight every advent, I have stuff for every advent, I'm fine everywhere. I don't really need to push up stars anymore, so now I can start going after enhanced skills. Only when you're at that point, go after that. Because if you're not at that point and you got everybody down at 1 and 2 stars and you're throwing enhanced skills, okay, great, you got a 666 character, but now you can't hardly fight anything. Like, you're just gonna get smushed majority of the time, especially in PvP. That's not gonna work for you in PvP, because that one character, if it goes down, then what you gonna do? Like, you don't really have much else after that. So I'm a major thing about balance. I like balance in gaming, and I like to have a strong ass team from top to bottom and be good. Especially if you're not paying for it. If you're not paying for it, you have no business having a 666 and then the rest of your team is ass. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. In no game does that work. It just doesn't. I mean, it looks good, but now you worry about getting those types of characters when you have that spot. We have a spot right now where they're not slamming stuff down our throat, and I don't even think next week is going to be about throwing a character down our throat. We might get one character. I don't even think that character is probably going to be great. It doesn't even look like it's going to be meta great. So probably go after Banner, and I'm going to sit that character down pretty much like I did with Ian. Even though Ian is he's solid, but I still sat Ian down because I was like, bro, I got like 5 tanks. Like, what the hell am I going to do with you now? But we're going forward, and I am actually going to work on probably a Sid. Yeah, Sid's probably the thing. I'm gonna get rid of all of these Sid fodder and push him up to 1-6 because he's 1-1-2 right now. So that's 5 right here. Wait, that might make me over. Yeah, that's gonna make me over. Whatever. He'll be 1-2-6. I don't care. I need this out of my inventory. I'm starting to get triggered looking at all these dupes, and especially the nonsense I went through with Teo. Teo, you're a dick. And Callie is being a dick right now too. And she don't even got a dick, but she's still being a dick because how do you go 0 for 6? And as hard as that dungeon is to win 6 times in a row. Actually, I didn't win 6 times in a row. I lost one because she went nuts the 3rd round on me because I made a mistake. Actually, you know what? I didn't make a mistake. What happened is that Electra, she multied, and then she AoE multied back to back, and then Callie and her clones said, "Oh, this bitch," and she just did her shurikens like 5 times in a row and killed everybody. And I was just sitting there looking at the screen like, how the hell are you allowed to do that? How do you multi that many times in a row? Like, it almost makes you not even want to bring Electra if she's going to have that happen. There's nothing you could do at that point because she just multis everything. Like I got it to the best point that you can get rid of RNG, but there is nothing you could do if your tank multis like that. And then she had the nerve on top of multi to AoE multi where she hits the adjacent target. So the clones went absolute ape shit after that and just blew up my whole team. There's nothing you can do. All you can do is sit there and watch. You can watch her throw her shurikens at everybody and kill like a whole side. It was over. You can't recover after that. when she kills 3 people. It's like you can try to stall, but it's just not gonna work. Especially if you don't have Ramu or Sid at 6 to bring back 2 people. It's just not gonna happen. It's unfortunate. It's just the way the game is, and just the way the Cali fight is. You just have to hope stuff like that doesn't happen, and you keep multiing the clones in Cali, and they don't like counterattack multi you back. So I don't know. Anyway, that's all for that. Now, what I also like to talk about is this banner. Let's go summon. All right. So this is an interesting banner because Mary is basically AoE. So when I'm thinking, if you give Mary an outfit, it probably before she would be a Dark Knight, which is probably like, they have like their forms, like their 4 and 5, their 4-star and their 5-star forms. But you see them before they become what they are right now. So I'm thinking they'll probably expand upon that because Kane looks extremely different going towards his like wild dog phase right there. And same thing with Karen. Like they all look different at their 4 and 5s. So when you actually go into them, we can actually look at it a little bit, I think. There we go. See, like him, he has like the gray hair. He don't even got black hair. She don't really change all that much. But I'm interested to see what they're going to actually give her. And would they make her single target at that point? And like the same thing with her. Will they give her more control over her heal stuff? I don't know what they're going to do with Ruby because Ruby's just Ruby at this point. So, like, what are you going to do with this? Like, I would like to see him, like be like a good boy Kane, I guess. And Karen, I would like to see Karen not be a waitress, like be something else, like be like normal clothes, like street clothes Karen. Or maybe give her a different dress and animations. That's a little bit annoying. And I'm just interested to see what they're gonna do. Are they just gonna palette swap and give it skins or something like that? Like his voice is actually pretty cool. So Takahide did a good job. Did a good job. Mary's voice, carrying. Come on. Why is she a hooker? Like she's straight. Look at her outfit. Like, I'm sure it would be cozy abundance. She got an abundance of breast in your face. That's pretty much what that is. And then she got the Hestia band to push it like further in your face on top of that. So like she need an outfit upgrade. Give her get a little bit more make sense because she got a garter belt on too that you don't really you don't see it. But she does have a garter belt on. See right there? That makes no sense. It color coordinates, but it still makes no sense that she has a garter belt on. Like, why? Anyway. So we'll see. And I hate to burst everybody's bubble. You're gonna have to pay for them outfits, dog. Like, you just... Now, how much are they gonna cost? Like, they need to be less than summons. They need to be like 100 or 150. And if it's gonna be summoned, and just hopefully they have fodder in that summon. That'd be hot. That'd be hot. Do that. Please do that. Also, last announcement. Netmarble is sending me stuff for Knights Chronicle. I was a little bit confused when I was talking to them on the call. I'm like, sending me stuff? So I don't know if it's gonna be swag, it's gonna be merch, or whatever else. But whatever it is, I'm just gonna give it away to you guys and send it out to you. So we're probably gonna have an event on that. Like I'm probably gonna get Rue statues, and that is getting out my house. That is getting out my house. Like I'm gonna have the quickest possible. Because if you get raided and people come up in your house and they looking at, what is this little lolly porn you got going on right? No, that is getting out my house so fast. so fast. Like I'm have a contest, and then whoever wins name address, it is getting shipped to you out of my crib. Anyway, but if it's Morgan, then we're gonna have like 8 Morgan on the shelf or something like that. But nah, I'm still sending it out the house. That's a little creepy too. Like, what is this? Like what is this in your house? You can't have no date and got a whole bunch of Morgans around looking at your girl. Like that's not a good look. All right, so whatever happens, whatever they send, should be fun. It should be fun. And I'm gonna have a lot of merch from a lot of different Netmarble games, so hopefully I can just hook you guys up, see what this is all gonna be about. So that's all I got for right now. Like I said, this is a slow week. I got more videos coming that I'm working on. I'm taking a little bit more time, so I know stuff is a little bit more accurate. That's why I didn't do Ian right away, and I didn't do Ian, Amon, and Isabel right away because I wanted to take more time with them and think about it. And Isabel came out excellent and great. I'm really happy with the way that came out because if I had done that initially the first week, I wouldn't have figured out the things I'd figure out about Isabel. So I'm really happy that I waited and didn't rush to do this stuff. So catch you guys next video. Like and subscribe. Good luck on the future contests, all you winners out there, because there's going to be a lot of stuff to give away. And I'll be doing a lot more stuff with Netmarble in the future. They kind of bombarded me with a lot that I wasn't even aware of. And that I knew, some of the stuff I knew was coming, but some of the stuff I didn't. I was like, whoa, wait, I'm like one person. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll make time for it all. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.